Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and salam sejahtera. My name is Engku Muhammad Zailan. Me and my group member which are Priya and Ilham will be presenting our finding about the classical management theory. The first question talk about the general view of classical management theory and its three schools of thought. The general view of classical management. Classical management theory is based on the belief that workers only have a physical and economic need. This theory advocates a specialization of labor, centralized leadership and decision-making, and profit maximization. Classical management offers some principles that remain valid to an extent in small business settings regarding manufacturing. Classical management theory can provide several benefits in the appropriate business setting. There are three primary theories that comprise the classical management theory, which is scientific management theory, administrative management theory, and the last one, bureaucracy theory. The first one is scientific management theory. Scientific management theory is a management theory that studies and synthesizes workflow. Its main goal is to increase economic efficiency, particularly labor productivity. Frederick Winslow Taylor is the author of this theory. There are four principles of scientific management theory designed by Frederick Taylor and still relevant in use to this day, which is select method based on science, not rule of thumb. Second is assign to workers job based on their abilities. Third is monitor worker performance. And the last one is properly divide the workload between managers and workers. The second theory is administrative management theory. Administrative management theory refers to attempt to find a rational way to design an organization as a whole. Henry Fayol became known as the father of modern management and for his administrative theory. Henry Fayol has introduced 14 principles of management. The first one is division of work. Second is authority. Third is discipline. Four is unity of command. Five is unity of direction. Six is subordination of individual interest to the general interest. Seven is remuneration. Eight is centralization. Nine is color chain. 10 is order. 11 is equity. 12 is stability of tenure of personnel. 13 is initiative, and the last one is esprit de corps. The last management theory is bureaucracy management theory. The theory of bureaucratic management states that in order to effectively manage an organization, it is necessary to have a clear line of authority as well as the appropriate rules, procedure, and regulation in place to control every business operation. Max Weber was the first one to recommend this theory. There are 6 principles for managing an organization effectively and efficiently are provided by Max Weber. The first one is authority hierarchy. Second is formal rules and regulation. Third is career orientation. Fourth is division of labor. 5 is impersonality. And the lastly is formal selection process.
Hi, I'm Priya Darshini Selvam. My metric number is 82183036. I'm here to continue explain about the major contribution and drawbacks of the classical management theory. The major contribution of classical management theory is to help organization to focus, comment, and evolve. Using management theory in the workplace allows leadership to focus on their main goals. When a management style or theory is implemented, it automatically streamlines the top priorities for the organization. Next, the division of labor. This approach allows workers to narrow their field of expertise and to specialize in one area leads to increased productivity and high efficiency. As workers are not expected to multitask. For example, small business owners can benefit from taking this approach if they are looking to increase production with the minimal expenses. Next, monetary rewards. This give management easier control over the workforce. Employees feel appreciated when being rewarded for hard work. A small business owner can take this approach to motivate employees to achieve production goals. Next, autocratic leadership. The autocratic leadership approach is beneficial in instances when a small business decision need be made quickly by a leader without having to consult with a large group of people such as a board of directors. Then, the drawbacks of classical management theory. Firstly, decrease the creativity of the workers because this theory focuses on the individual performance the employees and categorizes them into efficient and inefficient. This can create frustration among the employees. Next, rigid structure. For example, the rigid structure is like managers will use assembly line methods and project management theories that focus on the efficient division of tasks. Then, decrease the employees' motivation in participation or any communication efforts. This tends to decrease the employees' progress and creativity, and also these negative effects curtail the teamwork's growth and development. Next, this theory does not suitable for teams. There's no scope preference with this theory. For example, the workers are required to report to 8 bosses. In this way, the unity of command is broken where the workers needs to report to just one boss. When there is confusion and disorder in the organization, therefore scientific management theories have worked in many concerns and made them beneficial, though they had minimal disadvantages.
Moving to the next question, which is express your view on the relevance of classical management theory to today's work context. Before classical management theory was invented, many organizations had an informal organizational structure that was not very effective in producing optimal output. Good management is good management. It does not matter if someone figured out the good idea hundreds years ago or last week. Classical ideas theories have put forward still have many applications in today's management of organization, but with some modification. Scientific management theories is still relevant even today, but it is not as popular as it used to be. Classical management ideas are definitely very valuable today. You do not need to discover secret to improve, just adopt ideas. Three main concepts of the classical management theory. First, hierarchical structure. Under the classical model workplace are the divided into the distinct layer of management in a hierarchical structure. At the very top are the owners, board of directors, and executive that set the long-range objective for a firm. Middle management takes on the responsibility of overseeing while setting goals at the department level to fit within the confidence of the manager's budget. At the lowest level of the chain are supervisors who manage day-to-day activities, address employee problems, and provide training. Second, specialization. The classical management theory involves an assembly line view of the workplace in which large tasks are broken down into smaller ones that are easy to accomplish. Workers understand their roles and typical specialization in a single area.
This helps increase productivity and efficiency while eliminating the need for employees to multitask. Finally, incentive. The classical theory believes that employees are motivated by financial reward. It proposes that employees will work harder and be more productive if there are award incentives based on their work. Employees who can motivate their employees with incentive may be able to achieve increased production, efficiency, and profit. In conclusion, classical management theory can help streamline manufacturing operations where high productivity is a must, while some aspects are viable for constraints. Classical management theory generally does not to be translated well in today's world. Thank you for watching this video.